Hey everybody, this is Justin Coleman with Master Sales Funnels, and today I wanted to quickly go over the only right way to sell MLM products. This is multi-level marketing, which you should know already. And believe it or not, they do have some good products out there, and I don't know why they choose to sell them in an MLM format because it's become very um, it's become conducive with kind of spamming people and just annoying the heck out of them. Normally, when you sell via MLM, what you get is the usual 10-step process of getting coerced into signing up to sell MLM stuff. Just so you can get free stuff to get in the door. That's how they get more sellers to kind of enter the pyramid. It's not necessarily a pyramid scheme, but it's usually in the shape of a pyramid. Next, you get trained by said company to pester your friends and family on Facebook. You sell a few items this way from supportive friends and family, but you also lose some friends because you're constantly talking about the product. That's all you're talking about. Just generally pestering people to buy from you because that's what you were trained to do. Eventually, you run out of friends to talk to on your Facebook, and then you start adding people as friends that you haven't talked to in years. So, adding people that you went to high school with, college with, used to work with. You engage these people, you briefly ask about their life and kind of feign interest, but then you go right for the sales pitch. You kind of attack them with the sales pitch. Oh, your life is going great, but it would be better with X product. Eventually they're going to get mad and they're going to leave. They don't, there's a lot of memes out there about not wanting to, reconnect just so you can sell me stuff. Don't really care. Then you're told to rinse and repeat steps 5 through 8. So finding new people you haven't talked to, people you may have briefly known in a class or something a long time ago, pretending like you care and just pitching the heck out of them. And then eventually you get tired of being this person that's attacking these people and you get discouraged and you quit. Do not use this method. It's going to end in tears. So instead, we can find a method in order to do this correctly. So, what are we talking about? How can we actually pitch MLM and not seem super spammy and involved in this conspiracy pyramid themes? Well, we can find a product that we genuinely like and we make the decision to sell it. We're not being coerced just to get free stuff. It's something that you can use in your life. I know that I personally use a gut supplement that is sold in an MLM company. I'm not really sure why they do it. Something you need to come to terms with is you need to realize it's an MLM system, wonder why they chose it, and then decide to sell it anyway. I'm not saying not to sell MLM. Obviously, that's what this presentation is about, is finding a more human and genuine way to sell it. But I don't know. At least for me, you gotta wonder why companies decide to sell legitimate products this way. Step number 3 is sign up for the Dream 100 software 14-day trial. This is a software that helps with business networking, essentially, building genuine relationships with people. It may not seem like it's an MLM based software. That's not what it was originally created for, but I am devising this way that you can use it to make genuine connections with people. So I'll be sure to have a link for the 14-day trial. You can sign up if you go to mastersalesfunnels.com/dream100. I'll be sure to have that redirect to the proper link. That will be an affiliate link for the software, just so you are aware. The first step is to add potential prospects to the software. So your new and old friends, even if it's your family that you talk to all the time on Facebook, you can add them to this software, because what it's going to do is give you a filter where you can just jump right to these people, see what they're talking about, posting, commenting on. I'll give a little bit of a demo here in a minute, but it lets you see what they've been talking about in their life without all the Facebook ads and junk and all the other stuff that's going to kind of get in your way. Once you add people, you can post about your product mostly on your Facebook stories. You can make some fun reels about it. Sometimes post on your wall, but you want to make sure to intersperse your stories and your stuff on your wall with things that are like actually about your life, so people can actually want to connect with you like you're going to try and connect with them. But the purpose of posting on the stories is that you'll be able to genuinely engage people on the side, and then you can gauge interest in your product by who views your stories, who responds to your polls, who likes your posts, who comments on your posts with genuine interest. I mean, you don't have to give out those uh, posts that they tell you to, like, oh, I have 2 free, samples, who wants them, because nobody cares really. Make actual posts about you using your product, um, and what it's done for you, and then gauge people's engagements. Like I said, put those polls on the Facebook story, see who actually engages with it and actually wants to know more, and then you have a hot lead. And on the side, you're just waiting for them to contact you. You're waiting. You may give them a gentle nudge if you kind of see they have some interest, but you're really waiting for them to say, hey, is this really working for you? Like, I want to know more. And then you are only selling to those who are actually interested, and you're not cramming your product down people's throats. You get to keep your friends, your family, and you get to keep posting. I'll give a demo of the software here in a second, but if we follow this 10-step process, everybody wins. We're happy, and we don't have to lose our family and friends over this. So just a quick demo. The Dream 100 software is a Chrome extension. So up in the top right, we can easily open it. It gives us a nice notification on how many posts or comments we've missed from people, so we can see who we need to catch up with. A lot of mine don't have that on here, but that's just because I have their LinkedIn attached, because it's for a different Dream 100 campaign. So don't be alarmed that I don't have a lot of red dots on here, but LinkedIn isn't integrated with the software yet. MLM is mostly done through person to person, so Facebook. So people who do have Facebook attached are going to have this nice little notification here. You can click in and you can see all of their posts and comments. You can filter it by their posts. You can filter it by their comments. So that's a level that you can't get to with pretty much any other software. You can legit come in here, find the person you want to talk to that day or see who you need to catch up with, and you can see what they've commented on. So that's that's a level of conversation you usually can't get to. Usually you scroll through your Facebook feed, you may see something from somebody. Facebook gets to pick and choose who you get to see. In this case, you get to personally pick and choose who you want to follow and keep up with. So you can come in here and see if they commented on a meme or something and kind of agree with them, or I hope they're not in the middle of an argument with somebody, but if they are, you can jump in to the comments where they're talking and back them up. Um, if they're posting about their kids or whatever, you can jump in and you genuinely make comments that are actually about their life. You're just talking to them, and they keep seeing your name. They keep seeing, if you're interacting with them more, it's crazy. If you interact with them more, I don't even need to come in here. That's why I still had 18 notifications on Dana, because I interacted with him so much through the software that Facebook tells me every time he posts something, pretty much every time. I don't think it's every time he comments on stuff, but if he comments on his own posts, then it lets me know. So Facebook is picking up that I'm actually interested in talking with this person. So it has then deemed them worthy enough to be in my notifications. But this proactive approach lets you um, find, what they're posting, what you want to actually see, and you interact with them. And that way, like I said, you just keep all your business to the story portion, or sometimes your wall, but mostly the story portion, and you gauge interest that way. Another cool thing is you can see people's interests. I know you can see this anyway on Facebook, but it gives you a quick jump in. So it automatically takes you to their page, it takes you to what they're interested in, and you can scroll through. A common tactic in Dream 100ing is you can maybe send them a quick gift card just because. I mean, we're not expecting anything in return. It's just to do something nice for people to make that genuine connection. And you can bet if you're buying their coffee that morning or you're giving them free soup and salad at Olive Garden, they're going to want to see more of you and more of what you're about. So if it's that friend you haven't connected with in a really long time, somebody you knew back in high school, um, they're going to see that you're being genuine and that you really care about them. They'll look into what you got, they'll look at your stories more. The algorithm may even pop your stuff up on their feed more since you're interacting with them more. And it's just really about, I know I've said it, but it's building those genuine connections. It's not spamming the hell out of people as we're told to do in MLM. So, Dream 100 software, again, mastersalesfunnels.com/dream100. I'll have that relinked to the 14-day trial. You can get started, start adding your friends and family, your long lost acquaintances, and actually being a good person while selling your stuff. That's all I got for today. Thanks for listening, and as always, keep funneling.